Yo, what's going on guys, Caden here, back with another video, and today I'm back yet again in Pixel Car Racer. And today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a cool new build that can make you guys the fastest car and get you on the leaderboard. So yeah, let's jump straight into the video. Alright boys, so first off we have our car right here, the fastest. Now I've made a video on this before, but in this video we're going to be going over a little bit of different stuff with the tune and stuff like that to even get you higher up on the leaderboard. So you see, when we go to like the main lobby and you go to the like trophy in the top left, you can see we have the times here, and you can see there's the quarter mile, and this is the all-time fastest times. Now you can see to get in the top 100 of the leaderboard all time, you need at least a 5.83 or something along there, right? Now if you look at the weekly and daily, it's even easier. Like daily, you can get on the leaderboard in the top 10 easily with this build. So regardless, I've gotten a sub 5.9 with this. I've gotten a 5.8. So what we're gonna do is you can head over to the dealership, and we're gonna go to EU cars and just go along, and we'll find the car that we're gonna be using. Now when it comes specifically with this build, you can see here it is right there. Now look at it compared to just like the cars on its side. You can see the weight just plummets, but you can see where the weight goes down, you can see we lose speed, power, a bunch of other things, but you can see our grip and weight are our two like good things. You want to have the lowest amount of weight. Now the thing is, with using parts, we can easily max out the speed and power, so you don't really have to worry about those. We're looking at the grip and weight when it goes to these builds, and the speed and power just literally changes nothing because we're going to be swapping out the engine, everything like that. So once you buy that car, we're going to head over to the parts store. Now you can see, you can get, a lot of people would just be like, oh, you just get the best one at the end. That isn't always the case. You can see for the engine, we're going to be getting the LT5. Now you can see you sacrifice 50 weight, but for another 200 horsepower. And you can see in here, we're going to be getting whatever is the best turbo on here. So if you're on Android, it's going to be Diamond Turbo or the Ruby, but on iPhone, it's going to be the Golden Turbo. Now also, just before we get too far into the video, if you guys want to get Pixel Car Racer mods, then leave a comment down below where's the link, or check out the first link down below in the description. You can get maxed out infinite money. You can get unlock a like fan-made version of story mode. There's an underground mode and everything like that. But let's keep getting into these parts. Just check that out, link down below. So NOS obviously maxed out. VX or RAM, you're gonna get the SF Type R, and tires, you're gonna get the Advent Dragster, so these ones right here. Suspension, we're going to the VX bags, and then what's really important with our exhaust is we're just gonna be getting the short pipe open hood. So you can see it has like all the other things they have, 95 horsepower, 95 horsepower, but this one has the lowest weight, 40 weight with still 95 horsepower. So you can see that, and then pretty much everything else is just like either maxed out or the thing with the lowest amount of weight, which I will show you guys in the garage where we can really get into the build. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, I'm gonna go over all the parts again and show you guys, and then we get into the tune and all the gearing and stuff like that. So engine, LT5, tires, any tire that weighs 140, not 150, Demon 250 shot for the NOS, and like I said before, your turbo depending on your device. Any of these, as long as it has no weight, no horsepower. Advent Dragsters for our tires, VX bags for this, and then we have a set height and everything in the next spot. And for our intake, we're using the VX open intake right here. You can see the other one has higher weight for the same amount of horsepower. And then we got the SF Type R for our RAM, and for our piston, we got the VX Concept X, and we got the PRX Black, and short pipe hood. Bang, so that's all those parts. Now what we're going to be getting into is the cosmetic parts, but these are important because it comes down to the weight. So you're going to want to be using a livery. You can see any of these right here, it has 0 weight, and you're going to want to use those instead of a paint. You can see the paint has a weight of 5, so you're going to use a livery over a paint. Then in here, you can use any of these as long as it has 0 weight. Same with the wing, and with the seat, you're going to want to use the -120 seat, so the ones that don't have the roll cage. And then same with the car mods here, as long as it has no weight, that's fine, and just no paint there. And that is all the modifications for the car. Now we're going to be getting into the tune, and you can see we have first gear 1.58, second 1.29, third 1.10, fourth 0.94, fifth 0.81, sixth 0.51, and final drive 3.50. Now what you can do is you can change up a bit of these depending on where you're doing. If you're doing a quarter mile, half mile, or a mile, you're going to switch up the longevity of the gearing. So what you would do if we were doing a half mile, we would lower second, third, and fourth. We'd lower it to like 0.80 in 1 in like 120 instead of it being a bit higher up, and that'll make it to where the speed lasts a bit longer. But this current tune is the best one for a quarter mile. And then we're gonna go over here. You're gonna want to set your suspension at minus 4.50 as long as it's not scratching. Launch control not maxed out, you're gonna want to set it at a smooth 9,000 rpm, and boost, you're just gonna want to have that maxed out. So what we'll do is we'll run a quick dyno real quick, and then I'll show you guys the final bit working on the race. So let's do it. Dyno. There you go, and we're just gonna run this through, and make sure that you guys are also doing free run and manual, or manual with clutch, but just use manual, it's the most efficient. Automatic is not the best for speed. You can see our fastest time here, 5.876, and we're gonna run it through. Let's see, boys. Now your timing is also really important, and then you do your start, so just kind of watch how I do mine, and you'll get a couple little tips from this. So you can dip our tires, get the tire heat to about halfway, and then you're going to want to spam the clutch. Then we're going to pop our NOS early, rev up our tires. There we go. That was a bit of a late start. Kind of messed up the shift there, but you can see general bit. We can still get almost a sub 6 second time with that, and that was a terrible start. But yep, there we go. So easily, if we got a solid start there, we could have got a 5.9, 5.8 or something like that. Now we'll run it again. Your start is super important, so it's no worries if you're running it early or anything like that, but it's pretty Oh, that's gonna be pretty good. Ooh. I messed up the first shift, but I'm not gonna lie, that should have been a pretty good reaction time. Yeah, that's pretty solid. We're gonna run one more for the video. There we go. Like I mentioned before, make sure you guys check out the mods link down below in the description. Also join up the Discord server. We're gonna be bringing back most of the races this week. Okay, not bad. See, we're slowly chopping away at that time. We could definitely get a sub 6 second, but I'm just going to leave it there. You guys can mess around with it yourself with the build and see if we would have got literally even a slightly better start. You can see the gearing there. But regardless, that is everything for that video. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. So everything in that video mentioned, that'll get you on the leaderboard with the fastest car. If you guys want to be able to make infinite money, get mods or anything, check that out. But regardless, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.